Hello there one and all, and today I want to help you with a meditation that will help you show kindness to yourself. Just a quick heads up at the beginning of the video, the meditation itself, if you're coming back for it, I'm going to put the timestamp for that right here before I get into the description. So if you're coming back for a second or third or 500th time, you can jump straight to that timestamp and you can get into the meditation. So there's so many different types of meditation you can do in this world, and some of you may, as soon as you hear the word meditation, just instantly shut off. And I would like to encourage you to actually give it a try. It's one of those things that we often kind of put in a box as being not for us. And I actually did that myself for the longest of times. And then I actually started getting into it and started seeing that there is lots of different types of meditation. Some of the best types of meditation I've personally done are mindfulness meditations, but the one that I find to be the most beneficial is a form called loving kindness meditation. If you are not familiar with loving kindness meditation, it's about thinking of other people and sending them through the universe. I know, sounds weird, but sending them, filling yourself up with the love and the positive intentions that you have for that person and send it on to them. And quite often, an average loving kindness meditation will go through doing that for someone that you absolutely love, doing it for someone that you're kind of neutral about with the same level of intensity, and then doing it for someone that you have maybe a bit of a problem with, again, with the same level of intensity. Because ultimately, the idea of loving kindness meditation is that you realize that by expressing love towards somebody, feeling love towards somebody, even someone that is somewhat problematic to you, is actually transformative and powerful to you. I like to extend this one step further by then having you take that same level of intensity and apply it to yourself. But this is something that I have difficulty with, even with practice. It's getting there. And I know that when I've taught this to people, they have a lot of difficulty with it at first, especially if you've beat up on yourself forever. You've never actually shown yourself any love and kindness. It can be very, very difficult. So a few weeks back, my depression was causing havoc on me, and I decided to get involved and actually do some loving kindness meditation. But I was really struggling with that whole taking some for myself. And this meditation that I'm going to talk you through today was literally the product of what I came up with on the day. It's been one of the most powerful meditations that I've ever been through myself, and I want to share it with you, and I hope that you get the same level of enjoyment from it. So because people often find it hard to give that love and kindness to themselves, in this particular meditation we're really going to settle in on that idea of being able to give it to somebody else. And in a similar sort of way, if you think about the whole old sort of cliche of when feeding a baby and you go, one for me, one for you, and we go that way, that's what we're actually going to do with this meditation. What we're going to do, and I'll talk you through this in slightly more detail whilst we're actually doing the meditation together, but what we're going to do is ultimately we're going to feel all that love, all that kindness, everything that we want to send to that other person, and we're actually going to send it to that person. And whilst we're sending it, we're going to basically split it and go one for you, one for me. And as you do that one for me, the one for you, you want to imagine being a big ball of light or a big ball of energy or a big sort of feeling, a wave of emotion going towards that person. And you want to imagine that when you split it, it splits, but instead of splitting in two, it doubles. So you get the exact same intensity, and then you go one for you, one for me. So without further ado, let's get into the meditation. The first thing we're going to do is we're just going to ground ourselves, and we're going to do that with the breath. So together we're just going to take 3 nice deep breaths in through the nose, out through the nose. One, feeling yourself centered in the room. 2, feeling the world slow down and settle down around you. 3, feeling your mind calm, clear, ready to continue. So now I want you to picture someone who you truly love. And through this, we're going to work with 5 people. And that can be the same person 5 times, or it can be 5 different people. But each time, we're going to picture that person. And as we breathe, get a clear image of that person in your mind. See every feature of their face. See their smile, hear their voice. And as you see their smile and hear their voice, imagine how that person makes you feel. Imagine if you could turn all the love and the kindness that you have for that person into a giant ball of light or a huge wave of sound. And imagine what that ball would feel like, would look like. If you knew that that person could hear it and you wanted to shout from the rooftops about everything that you feel about them, imagine what it would feel like to send that to that person. And as we breathe in, we want to feel that grow. And as we breathe out, we want to send that to them. And as we send it, we split it and it doubles. And you have 1 in your left hand, 1 in your right hand, 2 equally powerful balls of light. And as you give with all the intention in the world to that person, you also take the same feeling for you. Bring it to your chest, absorb it, let it become part of you. And recenter with the breath. Visualize that person once more, or if you've got a different person, go with them. See their face clearly, see their smile, hear their voice, and build up that energy, that love, that kindness. Imagine you've got a volume dial and you can turn it up so it feels even more intense. We breathe in and we channel it. We breathe out and we send it. And as we send it, we multiply it to 2. 1 for you, 1 for me. Feel all of that emotion, that energy, that love and kindness go to that other person, and feel the exact same intensity go to you. 3 more times. Picture the person. See their smile, hear their voice, and build up the love that you have for that person inside you. As you breathe in, taking it all in, building it all up. As you breathe out, we send, we split, we duplicate. 1 for you, 1 for me. 2 more times. Can be a different person or the same person, but see that person vividly in your mind. Every detail of their face, every millimeter of their smile. And as you see them and you feel that love for them, we build it up. We send it out. We split it in 2. We duplicate it, multiply it. 1 for you, 1 for me. 1 more time. Perfectly clear in your mind, see this person, hear their voice, feel what you feel for them. We build it up, we send it out. We multiply with all the intention in the world, with all the love and all the kindness. 1 for you, 1 for me. Absorb that into yourself and breathe. And we're just going to do 3 breaths to bring ourselves back. In through the nose, out through the nose. 1. You become more aware of how you are seated. 2, you begin to notice the sounds of the room around you. 3, you open your eyes, back in the room, fully alert, full of love, full of kindness.